Today I am solving Cambridge O-level physics paper code 5054 variant 12 October November 2022. This is from this examining body, and I am at question 1. The diagram shows three forces acting on a block. The resultant force is 6 Newton to the right. Which additional force produces a resultant force of 3 Newton to the left? Sorry. At left, there are 3 Newton and 2 Newton. Therefore, consider F Newton requires to is required to act, and F plus 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 11 equals to 3. Therefore, F equals to from here is minus 6, 3 plus 6 equals to, sorry, 3 plus 6 equals to 9 Newton. Therefore, 9 Newton to the left. This is the answer. Right answer. Answer B, 9 Newton to the left. Now I am at question 2. A teacher measures the length of her classroom. What is the most appropriate instrument to use? The class is sufficiently large. Therefore, to measure its length, a tape is more appropriate. Therefore, right answer B, a tape. Now I am at question 3. Which value is 1000 of a meter? 1000, 1 by 1000 into 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Therefore, this gives 1 by 10 centimeter equals to 0.1 centimeter. Therefore, answer is D. Now right answer D. 0.1 centimeter. Question 4. A car of mass 100 kg is traveling down a steep hill. The brakes fail, and driver uses a horizontal sand-filled safety road to stop the car. The car enters the sand at a speed of 10 meters per second and experiences a constant stopping force of 2500 Newton. At first, this 2500 Newton is the stopping force, and mass is 1000, and deceleration is a. Applying Newton's second law, a equals to 2.5 meter per second square. This is deceleration. Now we know our formula, that is v square equals to u square plus 2as. Since v square is 0, final velocity is 0, therefore right here 0, and u square is 10 square, and since deceleration, therefore right minus 2 into 2.5 into s, and 5s equals to 1000, s equals to 100, 5s equals to 100, therefore s equals to 20, 100 by 5, 20 meter. Now answer C, 20 meter. Now I am at question 5. A ball starts from rest and rolls down a steep slope. The ball then rolls along a rough horizontal ground. Which graph shows the speed of the ball at different times? Since the ball rolls down a steep slope, at first it accelerates, and then it enters into rough horizontal road, therefore it decelerates. Therefore graph D describe the situation the best, and number 5 right answer D. Question 6. A block of wood is placed on a table. External forces act on the block, but the block remains stationary. A student suggests 3 conditions for the block to remain stationary. Condition P, The resultant force on the block must equal 0. Condition Q, the resultant moment on the block must equal 0. Condition R, external forces must act through the center of mass of the block. Which conditions are necessary for the block to remain stationary? From Newton's first law, we know that this condition P is necessary, and resultant moment Q is necessary. Therefore, P and Q only. Number 6, right. Answer P and Q only. Now, I am at question 7. A car travels at 60 km/h on a straight road. The road is dry. The driver applies the brakes suddenly. The table shows the thinking distance, braking distance, and stopping distance. The same car is driven by the same driver at 60 km/h on the same road when it is wet. The driver applies the brakes suddenly again. What is the effect of the wet road on thinking distance, braking distance, and stopping distances? Stopping distance. You know, the road is here is given, the road is wet. Therefore, it has no connection with thinking distance. Therefore, thinking distance is unchanged, and braking distance for wet road, the road provide less frictional force. Therefore, the distance, braking distance would increase in this case. And since stopping distance equals to thinking distance plus braking distance, therefore stopping distance also increases. Now right, see, thinking distance no change, braking distance increases, stopping distance increases. Therefore answer is A. Right, A. Answer A. And this and I just write the letters representing the answer, and that's all. Now I am at question 8. A car travels on horizontal road around a bend at constant speed. Horizontal road around a bend. Bend means like this. And for this case, what is the direction of the resultant force on the car? Centripetal force act on the car, and this is the resultant force, and it acts toward the center of the bend, right? C. Answer towards the center of the pen. Now I'm at question 9. A student writes two statements about mass and weight. Mass is the property of a body which resists changes in its state of rest or motion. This is from Newton's first law that gives the concept of inertia. And number 2, weight is the amount of substance in a body. This is completely wrong. Therefore, statement 1 is correct. Now, number 9, write answer A. Statement statement 1 only. Now I am at question 10. The graph shows how the extension of a spring changes with masses suspended from it when the spring is on planet X and when the spring is on planet Y. We know from Hooke's law the extension is proportional to the force, or force is proportional to the extension, provided that the force is not crossed the limit of proportionality or Hooke's limit. Well, I consider this point. For mass 2 kg, it has same weight for planet. It has for mass 2 kg, its extension is 30 centimeter at planet X and 10 centimeter at planet Y. Therefore, gravitational field strength of the planet X is 3 times then 3 times the planet of Y. Now, this information, the gravitational field strength on the planet is X is 3 times the gravitational field strength on the planet Y. Therefore, answer is D. And I am not writing the answer, but the letter representing the answer I written. Number 11. A student finds the density of an irregular shaped object. He chooses his equipment from his list. Stopwatch measuring cylinder balance. We know density equals to, density is represented by rho equals to mass by volume. Mass by volume. Therefore, we have to measure mass. To measure mass, balance is required To measure volume of irregular shaped object, a measuring cylinder is required. Therefore, 3, 2 and 3 only. 11. Answer. 2. Answer B. 2 and 3 only. Now, I am at question 12. A uniform beam is pivoted at its center. Two weights are placed on the beam in the position shown, and the beam is balanced by an upward force F, as shown in the diagram. Therefore, taking the moment, what is the size of the force? They ask to know. Taking the moment about the pivot, this 60 Newton, therefore 60 into 30, this is clockwise moment, and this F will produce anti-clockwise moment, F into 50, and this 30 Newton force will also produce anti-clockwise moment. Therefore, 30 into 40. This gives 50F equals to 1800 minus 1200. F equals to 600 by 50. It is 12 Newton. Now, answer right B. Newton. Four objects of equal mass rest on a table. The center of mass of each object is labeled G. Which object is least stable? For stability, two things are required: the surface area and height of the center of mass from the surface. And at B, surface area is small and height of center of mass is greater. Therefore, B is least stable. Now answer B. Number 14. Each tire of a car has an area of 100 centimeter square in contact with ground. The car has a mass of 1600 kg. The weight of the car is equally distributed amongst the four tires. The gravitational field strength G is 10 Newton per kg. What is the pressure exerted on the ground? Now, from this mass, weight is 16,000 Newton. And since 4 tire, therefore area equals to 400 same square, and pressure equals to force by area, 16,000 by 400 is gone, and here is this is equals to 40 Newton per cm square. The answer is C. Now write answer C, 40 Newton per cm square. At question 15, the gas syringe contains a volume V1 of gas at pressure P1. Volume is reduced to P2 without any change of temperature. What is the expression for change in pressure? Change in pressure. We know from Boyle's law, P1 V1 equals to P2 V2 when temperature is kept constant. Therefore, P2 equals to P1 V1 by P2. Since volume is reduced to V2, therefore this pressure P2 will be greater. Volume, since volume is reduced, this is greater, means this is greater. Therefore change in pressure would be, this is equals to P2 minus P1. Therefore answer D. D equals to P1. D answer P1 P1 sorry, I'm extremely sorry. Answer would not be, answer would be C. Since this is equals to P2, P2 is greater, and since the volume is reduced, pressure increases, and change in pressure is this, and answer is P1 V1 by P2 minus P1. Now I am at question 16. A constant force F pulls a block of weight W up the slope shown. How much work is done by F in pulling the block up the slope? You know, work done equals to force into distance. Work done equals to force is F and distance is L. Therefore FL. Answer P F into L. Now I am at question 17. input power of a motor is 12 watt. The motor wastes 590 joule of energy in 1 minute. Therefore, power waste, we consider power waste (590) by 1 minute is 60 seconds. Now is 59 by 6, and power used. Now power used, consider power used equals to 12 minus 59 by 6 equals to 6. 72 minus 59 is 13 by 6. Therefore, I start from here. Do calculation here. Efficiency equals to power output by power input. Power output is 13 by 6 divided by 12 into 100% equals to 13 by 6 into 1 by 12 into 1 by 12 into 100% percentage. If we calculate 1300 by 72, it gives 18.05 percentage. And now consider efficiency of the motor is 18%. Write A, answer A, 18%. And question 18, electric motor have an efficiency of about 90% when used in electric train. Which form of wasted energy are produced? Electric motor, electric train make sound, and when train runs, it produces heat with when it's full. Roads on the railway line, therefore answer D, thermal and sound. And 19. What is the unit of power? You know, power is the rate of change of energy. Therefore, unit of power would be unit of energy by unit of time, that is joule per second. Now write B. Answer joule per second. Now I am at question 20. The diagram represent 4 thermometers. Which thermometer has the greatest sensitivity, and which thermometer has greatest range? We see that thermometer Q, it start from 30 degrees centigrade to and end at 40 degrees centigrade. Therefore, its range is least. Therefore, this is more sensitive. And if I consider this thermometer R, it starts from 0 and ends at 250 degrees centigrade. Therefore, its range is the greatest. And now write sensitive is Q and greater range is the thermometer of greater range is R, QR. Therefore, C Q R. Now answer C Q R. Today I have solved question 1 to 20, and I will solve the next 20 question later on. And students who are at O level and going to sit for next exam, or those who are at standard 10, 9 may join my class. And one request from me is, if you think my class is beneficial for you, please subscribe my channel. And here is the end of the class, and let me write here question 1 to 20. the end. And my best wishes to all of the students who are going to sit for upcoming O-level exam. And that's all from me. Khuda Hafiz.